I've been clinically depressed for, I don't know. I was depressed when I was younger, from about 15 through like 20. And then I did okay for like a year or two. And then I had... Oh man, this feels really nice to talk about. Sorry, I don't know why this is genuinely like a really big thing off my chest. So I was depressed like from when I was 15 through like 20, and I'd planned to, you know, I've told this story before, but I had planned to when I was 20, and I didn't, obviously, which was cool. I got my 20th birthday happened. I cried a lot because I was very happy. It's called therapy. Dude, okay, if I chat. Okay, before any of this goes on, I have a fantastic circle of friends around me and a support network, and my family is awesome, and everyone is supporting me and very, very nice. I am completely taken care of, and you should not worry about me at all. I'm in a really, really, really fucking privileged spot where I haven't worked for 3 months, chat. I went, wow, my mental health is bad. I'm worried, and I stopped working. You know how few people there are that can do that? Dude, I'm incredibly lucky that I get to be one of those people. And you know, it's amazing. It's really good. I had like a couple good years, and then like something sprung back up, I guess, when I was, I don't know, maybe it was I had to assess a bunch of shit, gender stuff, God knows. And I got all shitty again.
I have every reason to unalive myself for years now, never did and got over it. I genuinely feel like I can help you better than a therapist.
Oh, wait. Oh, let me clarify. I have no reason to do that. I have no reason. There's a difference, for me at least. My experience with depression has been more like stable and unreasonable. It's just, it doesn't make sense. None of it does. It doesn't need a good reason. The way I described it to a therapist once, this was the line that made her cry, so I'll try it on you. So I saw a therapist that I previously saw a bit ago, and I described the idea of like either attempting suicide or being suicidal as like, it's almost as if your fucking legs are on fire. It's almost as if all of your clothes are suddenly on fire now. There's no reason they are. There's no one that ran up to you and lit your clothes on fire or poured gasoline on you, but they're on fire now. I don't know about you, but in my mind, if I'm suddenly on fire, I'm not thinking, oh man, how could I prevent this from happening in the future and have a calm, rational reaction about it? I go, fuck, I'm on fire, this fucking sucks, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, dude. That's how... It's just as a thing, like, you just want to put the fire out. Your immediate number one priority is putting that fucking fire out, and that's how I've described the mental health side of it. I don't know why it pops up, it sometimes does, and sometimes you just want to fucking, you know, let the fire consume and stuff, you know? I guess if I'm talking about this, I don't want to tell a story that involves other people, although I don't think that they have an issue with it, but, If I've gone this far, shout out to Ashley. That motherfucker kept me alive. I'm not kidding. Also that one choking time. Oh fuck, I told that story. Fine, I'll do it again. Okay, I'll give you a thing. One day, I decided, after something else happened, that I would get up and I would do some chores. But I was depressed. So, and a little suicidally. So I decided to get just really fucking drunk as soon as I woke up. Like, I drank on an empty stomach or something when I was eating just nothing in the day. There's nothing in my stomach. I tried drinking I tried drinking an entire bottle of whiskey. I left a little bit. I got like 70% of a bottle of whiskey in. And this was a while ago, by the way, don't be worried. So I hopped up, fucked around with the house, drank a bunch of whiskey. And eventually, I don't know if you've ever seen that. Have you ever seen Breaking Bad, chat? You know that character Jane, who I'm accidentally cosplaying as now, I just realized? Oh my god, I need bangs. Dude, I need bangs and a cigarette. I need these weird 2000s era fucking bracelets and a cigarette and bangs. This is a transcoded character. This... Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, the Jane scene. Yeah! So, I tried to kill myself, and, that's a blunt way to say that. And Ashley flipped me over, which was good. God, man, that sucks. I had a bad time, and then if you've seen that scene from Breaking Bad, Jane does a little blip, and then nearly chokes to death. Or she does choke to death, and I didn't choke to death because, you know, she moved me over. How many people get to say they have saved a person's life? That is so rare, and you owe me one, Ashley. I got you that. I had Life-saving rotation. Oh my god. Dude, so I can say, like, I guess literally, Ashley saved my life. Ashley genuinely saved my life. I would literally be dead if Ashley wasn't in the same room with me during that course of 30 seconds. I would be dead, which is nuts. It was the closest I ever got to dying. It was like I kind of saw my vision, like, close up, you know? Which was rough, because I was just choking on literally just whiskey and acid. So, gross. I know that means, like, barely anything to you, but that's been, like, I've been rotting about that for ages. Like a year. I've been rotting about telling you about that. There's another one. Alright, trauma time, motherfucker. I'll give you a whole story. Around, like, a year or so ago, I guess I can be blunt about this. I tried to kill myself. It got fairly bad, and I attempted suicide twice. Fuck. There's a decent amount of streamers, and I think everyone sort of remembers, like, Wreckful and everything, that have a lot of mental health struggles, and I was not immune to that. It wasn't through streaming, it was just how I was. I've always been that. I've always been just depressed. It's just been a thing, right? I've gotten pretty used to being depressed, because it's been a thing since, like, 2015. So it's been a decade. Welcome to the club, mate. Thanks. I don't know why people don't talk about it. I guess it's a bit hard. To be honest with you, I was just really scared that you guys would be freaked out, weirdly. I don't know why, because now I'm saying it doesn't make a lot of sense. But I don't know, we'll see after I'll check Twitter after I stream, and everyone going that Finn's fucking nuts. Just concerned for you. I'm fine. Well, I'm better than I was. I'm not doing amazing, but I'm not suicidal, which is good. To me, that's good. To me, I'm fucking... Not suicidal to me is like I'm living the dream, but maybe HRT's fucking you up. So okay, right. So I don't want to give a obvious. Don't try and theorize on it, because that's fucking insane. But yeah, I've done just about everything. I've had like before I went on antidepressants, or before I did the attempt, I had like I did, like, the whole list. I did, like, fucking exercise, I go out on walks, drink enough water, see friends and everything. I did everything. Go to therapy, go to get my diagnoses and everything. The reason why I was getting that's the reason why I ended up getting an autism diagnosis and ADHD was just because I was getting checked out because of a mental health thing. HRT messed up my mental state. Honestly, HRT made mine a lot better. I wasn't on HRT forever, but I've been a little depressy forever. Or at least since about 2015 or so. But, yeah, I had, on that day, I decided that the way I was gonna go out was a bunch of opiates and some sleeping pills. And I was writing my notes to everyone. Oof. And... I got to my mom, and you know, I hadn't taken the I hadn't taken the opiates yet. I just had the sleeping pills. I didn't think that would do it. And, but I wrote her name down, and then I stopped. I didn't, which was good. I'm glad. Oof. But yeah. Chat, if you don't want to talk about this right now, then please don't force yourself. I had to tell my mom about that, you know? Telling you isn't as hard. But yeah, sorry, it's heavy. But it's hard to talk about. It's not something that I'm not okay with talking about. It's just, you know, it's just hard. It's a memory. Telling everyone that I made a note for, and just my, like, circle in general, like having to make a, what's it called? Support network, that's what they're called. Sorry, having to make a support network, that's the therapy terms, was everyone reacted so fucking differently. Which, honestly, that was so fucked. No one reacts the same, which is nuts. I don't, obviously, this isn't really something that I hope that you guys ever get to experience, but everyone reacts very differently when you tell them about that. Some people were very understated about it. They're very, like, you know, they didn't, you could tell it was like a lot to them, and they kind of went like, okay, like, I got it, I'm here for you, sort of thing. And, you know, some people were like, you know, they wanted to be around me all the time and make sure I was fine. And then some people were mad. Those are the ones that I remember the most. Dude, being yelled at? Oh, you know how nuts that is? It made a lot of sense, in all fairness, but I guess I'd never seen someone take on, like, a lot of mental burden in one phone call and just seen how, like, a bunch of different people react to the same information. That's fucked up? No, it wasn't at all. It wasn't fucked up. It made a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, mad in the sense of, like, they went, why would you not fucking tell me, you know? Like, I'm your friend. Like, why didn't you ask when you reach out? Because I don't, but... or didn't and don't now, but it's odd how people react differently. But trust me, I'm okay with talking about it. It's just sometimes a bit hard. Getting mad is also going, yeah, they were angry that nearly happened. I'm not surprised at all. Jesus, Finster stream in this economy. We're done now, by the way. Oh my god, Jesus. There we go. I lived. Ah, fuck, that's about it. That's the end of the story, really. I'm fine-ish. I'm working on it, is the thing. I guess, for now, the secret is getting perspective. Oh, wait, I do want to say one thing. The tank stuff, that shit still bothers me so much. I really dislike when people bring up stuff with tank, because... ooh, if there's a thing that's going to get me to cry, it's that. I don't, you know... Obviously, I don't get the idea that I'm not in the thing of like, oh, I'm depressed or sad. I'm gonna get an animal, and that's gonna fix me. That wasn't what I did. But you know, Tank not being here was because I was getting really scared that like if someone was gonna find me, it would be Tank. If I'm Jesus, if I'm being honest. But. And I said that in the stream. I was like, oh, I thought my mental health was going to go quite bad, and I thought something bad was going to happen. But yeah, I didn't want that to be a thing. But, okay, now we're done. Now we're fucking done. Now we're done. Because that one sucks. I'm not going to talk about that one. That one sucks. But okay, we're done with that. Is doing porn and depression a bad mix? You know, weirdly, it was quite helpful. It was actually really fun. It was nice. It was like a feeling, you know, like, you know, I get a little, what's it? Some external praise, some fucking feeling desirable, feeling pretty, getting no gender dysphoria, just gender euphoria. Shit slaps. I still wear those Crocs, by the way, Kimo. Thank you for the Crocs. But yeah, no, fucking neat. People do appreciate you there, I imagine. Yeah.